Hey there, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. Welcome to your Spirit Spilling the Tea reading for you. Let's see what's going on today. So we're going to get some main themes here, and then we're going to go ahead and pull clarifying cards for it. It's this one. All right. So while we're waiting for Spirit here, what is going on with that? Oh, here we go. Wait, is it this one or this one? No, it's this one. All right. Do me a favor and help me out with that algorithm that I don't fully understand how it works, and hit the thumbs up, and let's see what we're talking about here. All right. We have leg. You got a bonus card. That's cool. Oh, well, that's all right because you would have gotten one anyway. So we have a man. We have a younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man, and it came out with the teapot, which is fun because we're spilling the tea. Deep friendships with someone of the same sex. Okay, so the younger man you know may have a nice, strong relationship. So, like if you're a parent and it could be your son, right? And they have a relationship, a really good, strong friendship, and maybe you get to meet this person. Or maybe it is, well, it definitely sounds like a guy. Okay, let's see here. We have the barrel. You may feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, but you have the leg, stepping onto a new experience. So we have the eclipse that has happened, that just happened. By the time you see this video, the eclipse will have already happened. That eclipse is very powerful, and it was in a fire sign, Aries, and so that really is a nice flow of energy for you, and it moves everything in your direction. And so, but the first thing it does is it clears the energy. That is the first thing it does, is it clears out the energy to bring in new opportunities. Oh gosh, look, you have the card of love. What did it say? You may feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Okay, so there's that. It could be with a younger man. It could be same sex or not. And then we have here December. And you're like, what? Do I have to wait till December? Well, not all of you. Some of you may have met somebody in December, and it creates it levels, it moves into a new direction. It could be that, or it could be that in December the relationship you're currently in, I just said that levels up, so that must be significant because I just said it twice. And then for some of you, you may have to wait till December, and and I'm sorry, I'm a very impatient person, so for me it's like, what? But let's see what we get here. All right, so yeah, for some of you though, you haven't, first off, you have a nice card of success, but it's the Five of Swords. So this is victory at someone else's expense in some way. Somebody feels slighted by it because, well, the lady over here in the blue does not look unhappy, but the lady over here in the black looks really like ticked off about the victory. So it is important that you stay in your integrity. It could be also that it's someone else's situation that you're dealing with where you feel like they stepped all over you to get what they want. Look at you guys showing up for yourselves as a key to the situation. We have the Strength card. The Strength card is to keep on keeping on. But I want to go back to that little boy thing, because in the Outcome card, we have the Mother and the Son. And so with this younger man showing up here, it may have nothing to do with this teapot. It might. But there's a nurturing energy around you and your relationship with, if you're a teacher, it could be with a particular student. It could be a nephew. It could be, you know, I don't know. There's something about that. There's an energy around being able to help and to guide that way. There is a mastery of energy that you are working on this month. So we have this 8 here, right? The Strength card is the 8. And we have the 8 of Pentacles, which is a vibrational energy of the 8, right? It's one of the arms of it, so to speak. And it is the 8 of Pentacles, which means that this strength is about you learning something, really mastering something, being able to move forward in it. And it is something that is just starting. So I feel like whatever this is, it's in for the long haul with that December card showing up. So it might be some new project that you're starting in this energy of the eclipse that by the time you get to December, you start to see a lot of success out of it, because in the area of what's going to transform, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So you have the Ace of Pentacles here, and then we have this Mastery, and she's working with clay. And so when you're working with clay, oftentimes you have to stop and start over again. We do have a Mercury retrograde going on right now, which would create that kind of energy of having to stop, take something apart and put it back together again and try again. But every time you do that, you learn techniques and tricks that allow you to master a skill. This Ace of Pentacles is super interesting because what it is it is a field, right, where you're going to plant wheat or something, but there's a lot of stones that have to be removed. And so in order to begin whatever there's this clearing out process that we had with this eclipse. And so an eclipse is always about eclipsing something out of your life, something you let go of, either an attitude, a person, a situation, a job, I don't know, something always goes, right? And then what that does, though, when you remove it, it clears space for new opportunity, and this new opportunity is going to require you to master it. And so with this Empress promising growth and opportunity here, I feel like there's a lot of potential. But potential is only potential, and it requires your work, your effort here. So here we have the Queen of Swords in the area of seeking knowledge. And if there is a place to have her, that's where I want her. This is the ability to be able to find the people, the resources, the information that you need in order to manifest what it is you're trying to create. And what's draining your energy, we have the card of the Moon. So, yeah, doubts, not really being able to see things clearly, but also, are you willing to just get in the flow with it? Are you willing to kind of flow with the situation to see where things go? Your challenge is overcoming regrets. We have the Five of Chalices here, the Five of Cups. Ooh, she looks miserable. She is sitting there, she is just munching down on pizza, looking super sad, probably watching something on TV that's not helping. So it almost as though here it's like having the ability to overcome a situation that you don't like the way it turned out, to overcome the inertia is what I just actually heard. So of being able to get up and get moving forward and taking strides. Now, he's running or she's running. I don't know what that is. She, maybe. She's running, but you know, walking is also moving forward. Progress is progress. And Mercury's in retrograde right now. And so, you know, take your time, but moving forward is important. Here, in the area of resources, we have the World. You have something that is coming to a conclusion. But look at you shining brightly there. Just want you to see something. These legs are pointing in the same direction, stepping out onto a new path. You're going in a new direction. So there is a completion of something. Maybe it's a completion of a job. This woman would be in retirement, probably. So maybe you're leaving a job or a business, you sold something, moving to a new community. I don't know. There's a completion. A completion where you have to step out onto a new path. This love, this could be romantic, absolutely, right? You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, but it could be self-love. It could be that you value yourself enough that you're like, especially after Venus did her retrograde last summer in your sign, that you're like, well, you know, I'm worth more than what I'm getting here, either emotionally, financially, physically, whatever it is, right? And so there is a completion, a major completion here. And in the heart space, we have the card of Judgment. This is thoughts. This is feelings and this is actions. Okay? And in the heart space, the feeling space, you have all major arcana. And so this judgment that is going on in the heart space, it's really important that you're in touch with your heart. And Leo, your rule, the organ that you rule is the heart, right? And so this is really about what resonates in the heart chakra, what resonates as your truth, what is really for you. And there is this need to make a decision based on what you value. There's a pentacle here. She's open to receiving. The judgment here is around your self-worth, your self-value, your sense of security and safety, and your willingness to take action and move forward. Also interesting, you have the most, okay, so, you know, I'm only 4 in, but you have a lot of major arcana, okay? So you have all major arcana across here, and you have all major arcana in the moving forward energy. So a lot of this is destined. A lot of this is you getting in alignment with the path that you came here to be on, this new path that you stepped on. There's something here about the victory will be found in you being willing to step out onto a new path and move forward. Now that card of December, maybe in December you started thinking this was something you needed to do, or maybe it's going to take you till December for you to complete one cycle in order to move into the next cycle. There's something really powerful going on here. But you have a lot of major arcana. Major arcana tells me that this is a significant event that is going to change the trajectory big time. This in the center here, the now moment, you have pentacles. It is about manifesting and creating, clearing space and doing the work. But it is something new, and I feel like it's a heart calling. It's something in your heart. It may be people look at you and say, what are you doing? Like you had such great job security where you were, and now you're quitting that. So I just heard, I think it was Pam Georgel. Yeah, she was talking about how she had a doctor once who told her, yeah, he's going to leave the practice to go be a chef. And everybody would probably have looked at him and said, oh my God, all that time, all that money and everything, and now you're going to start all over. But if in his heart, his calling was to be a chef, and that would be what brought him joy, then that's what he should do. Yeah, okay, you guys are changing jobs. Oh my God, this is so funny. All right, so you have by the book. This means you don't say, take this job and shove it. You say, thank you for the opportunity. You know, here's my 2 weeks notice, whatever, right? But there's a definite moving. You have employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction and positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passion, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You're being supported every step of the way. And so with the World card in your area of resources, which is career, it's finances, it's also emotional, it's people, support team, like who do you network with, your resources here. You are completing a cycle. And it does have to do, it looks like, with career. Now, you're retired perhaps. It could be moving into retirement, or you're retired and like, it might be what you decide to do is to start mentoring those that are younger than you. It says younger man, we have a boy here, but it could be female, right? Mentoring people, teaching them the skills. Maybe you move from the corporate world into the world of consultation, right? So you can work from home, you get to pick your hours, but you're going to have to work hard. And it's going to be trial and error. There's some trial and error to the self-master here. It says do the work, which is what Eight of Pentacles says. Do the work. This card literally says do the work. Okay, do the work. It is not enough to dream or pray. You've got to take positive action steps, right? The Strength card, moving in the direction that you want to go. It's time to find a little hustle, right? Take positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities and making them flourish like a lush flower garden. working with the energy of the Empress, growing something, right? You're going to have to clear the stones out. You're going to have to focus. I don't know what you're doing, Leo, but it looks freaking amazing. Okay, so you have lapis lazuli and citrine. I am confident and courageous. It is safe for me to be powerful. I am confident and courageous. It is safe for me to be powerful. Expand self-confidence and awareness of personal magnificence. Remember divine essence. Increase mental clarity. Exude joy, enthusiasm, happiness. Shine your light. Shine your light. You know, that teapot kind of reminds me of like the genie in the lamp kind of thing going on there too. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. It could be here that you have someone who can help you along the way, a mentor, or you become the mentor. I'm not sure. And then we have lapis lazuli. I receive messages all the time and follow my internal guidance system. I make judgments according to what intuition and ideas come through in the heart space about, see that pentacle laying there on the ground, about what is of value and what direction I want to move in. Right? What is safe and secure for me? And so activate intuition, be a clear channel, access the Akashic record, stay grounded. Okay, they kept saying, note the color, note the color. I'm like, yeah, it's rooted. Okay, so she's grounded, she's rooted, safety, security, you know, stay grounded in the choices and the decisions that you make, right? I feel like there's a step-by-step process. There's a mastery happening here. Feel protected and safe and promote clarity in dream time. If you use lapis lazuli, you can maybe get a beaded bracelet and sleep with it on to go to sleep and state the intention that you would like to receive guidance in your dream time and allow your spirit guide team to come in and help you. You're up to something, and it looks amazing. So be willing to step forward onto the path toward the dream, the thing that you feel that's lacking in your life. Take steps to bring that into your life. The law of attraction, you know, sitting on the couch is not going to bring it in. It's not. You stating your intention to the universe that this is what you want is step one. But step two is proving that you mean it by actually making steps toward it. But it's by the book. It's step by step. It may take you until December. If you're looking to start your own business, you can't quit your job until you have brought this job up to a level where it can financially sustain you. So it may take you until the end of the year to get it all together. The Empress energy is the energy of motherhood, right? The 9 months. It's 9 months or so from now, right? When we get to December. And so it may take you to the end of the year to birth this new thing into reality. And so take your time. Do it right. We are in a Mercury retrograde. It does encourage you to pay attention to the details. I don't believe you're going to say take this job and shove it. But I do believe you're at that point where you're like, I need something different. And it's time for me to figure out what that is and how do I go about getting it and who can help me, what do I need to know, what are my next steps, and then taking those steps. And so having the strength, this sounds like it's going to be a marathon, not a sprint when you have the strength card running. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But if anybody can do it, Leo, it's you. Totally have confidence in you. All right, guys, you have a very wonderful experience here. I'd love to know what's going on with you. Be sure to leave it in the comment section below. If you follow the link in the description box, it takes you to my Facebook group. Become a member, and if you comment here and you're a member, you're in the drawing for a free reading that I do every month, so I would love to put you on that list. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up and supporting this channel, and go get them. This looks freaking amazing. Talk to you soon.